Okay to go live?
Oh yeah, I'll look it up while we're
Okay.
I'll look up my backgrounds.
We are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Collaboration Station. I just started to lose my voice all of a sudden. That was interesting. Um, Thanks for coming. Today, we're going to talk about teacher self care for the new year. And I think it's just been on my brain lately. Amanda and I have talked about it with Mary because we're having a meetup coming soon about it. And I don't know, I'm hoping if it's not on your mind yet, it'll be on your mind by the time we're done with this. So, hello, ladies. How are you?
Hello.
Good.
You two have been so busy with your YouTube channels and courses and all kinds of things.
Yeah, I'm
Busy
trying.
morning.
Right. So, have you guys found ways to practice your self care, or have you started doing it? Is it a goal for the new year? What do you think?
I can start. So, I'm Amanda Panda teacher. I have been taking a holiday break. So 2 weeks, I'm not teaching classes. I did this on purpose. I am getting ready to teach some very fun online classes. I hope that you're coming. And when I am going to be teaching, doing that online, I had to trade off for something else. So I took a 2 week holiday break, some self care from my online teaching students with my ESL company, VIPKid. So I actually don't tell my students, I actually am not going to teach a third week, Tuesday and Friday mornings. I didn't open them in the frenzy. And so I'm just going to extend and squeak out a few more extra days. I'm Pacific Coast time, so I wake up at 2:30 in the morning. So I lose
Yeah.
evening times with family. So it's been really nice to stay up and binge watch with my husband. He's only off on the weekends, so we can watch The Crown together. We're watching that on Netflix. Like I'm behind season 4, and I'm like, yay, hooray! I love The Crown. So it's nice to trade off and have some time to do other things
Yeah.
versus teaching. So we had planned in advance. I was actually initially going to take a whole month off. So, because I knew that December would be very busy for my family and in my small business. So, self care is balancing and trading off for something that you can and making a plan for yourself.
Yeah, good. It's not necessarily having to do stuff, but also just taking a break.
Yeah.
Saying no,
Yeah.
saying no.
And then, oh, who just said say no?
Me, I said say no.
Oh, it's so hard for me. Okay, and Cindy, thanks for coming.
Yeah. So that's, like when I first started for VIP Kid, I've been with 2.5 years. And when I first started, I heard people talking like this, and I was like, I just love this job so much. Like, I just don't even need a break because I just love it. It is a break, just so much fun. But once after a while, 2.5 years of getting up early and just doing it every single day, then you realize, there are times you have to take off and just take a break. So for me, I realized like I was doing Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. I was doing all of those times that I could possibly open. I didn't really do overnights because I'm not good at that, but
Oh,
I did as much as I possibly could,
yeah.
and so I kind of backed off a little bit and just said, okay, I'm not going to do evenings, but actually this month I'm going to do a few evenings because I need to make up for the money that I spent over
Yeah.
Christmas.
It's that never
So I
ending
am going
battle,
to add
right?
a few. Yeah, so I am going to add a few, but it's not going to be long term. And I think that, self-care would be like if you're pushing to do a few extra classes, then go ahead, take a little rest in the afternoon if you can. I usually take my showers, like I might even take a mid-afternoon because at night I'm really tired. In the morning I do my classes and then I go with life full speed ahead. So it
Yeah.
might be, 3 or 4 in the afternoon I'll get a shower. So then at night I can just go down. And other things that I do might be like certain easy meals, like don't
Mm.
plan every single night to have a complicated meal, but plan a
Yeah.
few nights that are simple meals, and so that you're
Mhm.
not like overdone that way as well. And
Yeah.
let some
That's
things go sometimes that you have to
right.
let go because you just need a break.
Yeah, I had a bunch of friends. Now that you mention it, a bunch of friends and we would get together on Sundays to meal prep. I had a full kitchen in my classroom, guys. I know I was super, super lucky in my kindergarten classroom. So
Wow, that's
the
awesome.
teachers and I would meet on Sundays and we would meal prep for ourselves. And then I also had another group where we would meal prep with for our families.
Mhm.
So I would have those all ready, when you have kids at home and you're working a full-time job and trying to do all these things, it gets a lot. And if, having easy meals that you can just throw in the crock pot or throw in the oven, but it did take most of my Sunday to prepare them for the week.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that worked for me too, Cindy. That's a good tip. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like tonight, Mondays, we usually buy pizza because the pizza place down the street has a really big discount on Mondays.
Oh, fun.
So we get pizzas. And it was in the past, we'd get like 5 or 6 pizzas, but
Hmm.
now we get 2 and we have leftovers. So,
Wow. Yeah.
so, 2 pizzas, and that works out pretty well for Mondays. So Mondays are my really low planning day.
Right.
On Monday, our grocery store does a family meal, like a chicken, a whole rotisserie chicken, and sides of like mac and cheese from the deli, which my kids like, and bread. So often I grocery shop on Mondays because I get that family meal. It's like $8.95 and it's already done. It's
That,
so easy.
that's great.
Nice.
Yeah, look for those.
Hmm.
Those things
Definitely.
make life
I
easy.
don't I don't know about deals from our food places over here. I have to check. With we've been here for a year, but most of the time it's been COVID. So it's been kind of like we don't go out or we just go to the one that's nearest here. And I know it's not one of the cheaper ones around here, but it's a mile literally from my house. So
Mm.
that's the one I always stop at. Rebecca said it has been 4 years waking up early for me. Whoa. I have taken showers during expired spots before.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Friday, I am actually taking the morning and the night off. This will be the first time because I've been working 7 days a week since this is my second time this year
Yeah.
taking that time off. But I don't get up as early. I get up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock to start teaching at 4 or 4:30. So
Definitely.
yeah, waking up early is just whew. But you're right. I did overnights too, Cindy.
Yeah. It gets to
So,
be a lot.
I
mhm,
did something else recently in COVID time. I actually took a week away from my family. So
okay.
I was going to be attending a 2-day, all day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. virtual conference. And the teacher, the teaching the seminar was
Mhm,
encouraging people to go away, like go to a hotel or get out and have like a little staycation. Well, I traded in Mother's Day for the last 2 years because my wish has been to leave Mother's Day weekend and go have a hotel by myself, like eat the food that I want, read a whole bunch of books, and be away. So I traded
mhm,
in and went for a week. I went to Las Vegas. I was safe with COVID in a condo, just me. I had exactly the food I wanted. I watched the shows I wanted. Like I left the family behind for a
Crazy.
whole week, and my husband did it, and it was
mhm.
wonderful. So, like, sometimes, mom, you just have to trade in and do what you can. I know my husband can take care of our house, and he did a super great job. And I didn't really miss my kids. Like, I really did want to come home. I was like, I want to stay longer. I had such a wonderful time. I did Christmas shopping. I ate the food that I wanted. I was able to attend and focus on that conference.
Mhm.
I didn't have to do any dishes. Like I used the same plate and washed it real quick, and I didn't have to do any laundry. Like it was just so
Yeah.
nice to let go of those mom duties for a whole week. And I really left my home where we've been so much because of COVID and
Mhm.
got a new sense to like look out the window and there's the mountains of Las Vegas. Like I don't have to, I wasn't at home looking out the same windows. It was just nice to be in a different place.
Mhm.
And I felt so refreshed and revived after that.
And you had time to build your upcoming course, right? I think you even did some of your modules in there and everything.
I did so many things.
Amanda and I were chatting.
Yeah, I worked, but I also went and sat by the pool. I should have brought my swimsuit because one day was like 75 degrees, but I
Nice.
read 2 books while I was there. I watched 2 Hallmark movies. I went to Target and I took my time on every single aisle, like with my mask on, looking at everything. And it was just wonderful. Like I really did exactly what I wanted to do instead of what commitments I have with family and wife duty. So it
Good.
was wonderful to be away.
Good.
Yeah.
Kathy Kelly said, "Yay for your private vacation, Amanda."
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it is. And Rebecca said she made her monthly goal, so she has taken the 30th and the 31st off. Nice.
Very good.
Great.
I'm taking
Congrats on making that goal.
New Year's Day off, I think. I'm doing a couple classes because I forgot to delete them or whatever it is, not open them up.
Yeah.
I'm still
I
playing
said
with the
no, and you guys
background.
know that's hard for me. I had to for like 4 weeks, just keep saying no.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
"Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
hard."
hard.
My husband's like, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
Yeah.
So one of the things I don't know, it's something inspiring for me, and I just thought it'd be cute to show you guys. I ordered a planner. Now, those that know me know if I don't write stuff in my planner, it's not gonna happen. So I found this planner. A lot of the teachers at the school I used to work at has them, and it's from Erin Condren. And you get to pick your own pictures and put them on here. And so every
Oh,
time I go to use my planner, it's just very inspiring to have my friends and family right here. And my friend that passed away is probably she's wearing Wonder Woman. And if there was, real life Wonder Woman, probably would have been her because she's so inspiring. So I get to use a planner that inspires me all the time. So that was my little splurge to get me started for the new year. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I love planners. But I felt guilty getting it because I haven't finished my old one, but my old one's just like a book. It's not anything like pictures of family and friends. Let's see. Rebecca said, "I know Chinese New Year is coming and January might be less money." Yeah, you know, that's kind of one of those things you never know, right, guys?
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever gotten low bookings on Chinese New Year, actually. I think
Well,
there's some kids that just kind of keep going. Like
yeah.
it's hard to say what's going to happen. So I guess you could plan on not getting as many, but don't be surprised if you do have some openings. It'll be okay. And now we have out school, so
Yeah.
you could always fill in with that.
When is Chinese New Year? Do you guys remember what date it is?
I do. It's February 12th this year. So I won't set up a Chinese New Year background until mid-January. A lot of teachers are already doing it. I'm like, whoa, whoa, stop that roll. It's not time yet. Like it's a lot later this year. Last year was January, I think it was 18 or 19. I don't know the exact date, but it was much earlier, like 2 weeks before than where it is falling this year. So I basically last year did Christmas and then a little tiny New Year's, and then I went straight to Chinese New Year. So this time I'm doing winter, like Happy New Year this week, and then next week I'll do winter, and then the middle of January switch to Chinese New Year.
Great. We're gonna have to do a Chinese New Year one soon, but let people know
Yeah.
when it is.
How
So
that
this
works.
will be my second Chinese New Year, but the first one was so crazy with their side of COVID and everything, and knowing it was coming this way. So I have no idea what to expect. So
No, it's crazy.
It depends on the kid and the family. So if they're going to be traveling to go see family, they may not book as many classes. So
Mhm.
if you have regulars that fill your slots, they don't or they cancel those classes, the likelihood of those slots being refilled might be a lot lower because so many people are
Mhm.
struggling for bookings. But I'm not
Yeah.
too worried. Personally, I've been through a couple Chinese New Year's and never had less bookings. Last year, I had nighttime and morning for a while, which was really nice. nice. And so I could open some evening afternoon classes.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be different for every single person, kind of what your experience is going to be. But I would say that in general, if your regulars take a break, the spot filling with someone else is going to be low. Like
Yeah.
the percentage of refills will be lower. So that could mean that you'll have less bookings. Even PPT, like the power slots in our schedule, the hot
Mhm.
slots, even earlier in the school year, like September, October, if a regular did not take their class and they canceled, I wouldn't have those slots refilled, and I usually
Oh,
in the past would have. So I think it just depends on what you're certified for, kind of what your experience is going to be.
right.
So
Hey, Candy, welcome. She said they may not be traveling this year. Eric said there was a COVID outbreak in Beijing.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
bummer. I hadn't heard yet. Wow. And, oh, hey, Brittany. Brittany said, I've been through a couple Chinese New Years. It's nice to know you can open slots in the evening and have a better chance of getting booked. I have 3 booked for that week already, but since it's the 4 booking things, they might just automatically be the next 4. So they may cancel, they may not. I have no idea.
yeah, yeah. So kids' calendar and schedule, if you want to try for night, evening, afternoon, our time bookings. So February 12th is Chinese New Year. The week of January 25th is around when they'll start their holiday. So if you
Mm,
want to open afternoon, evening classes, start that January 25th. All the way through February 25th or so, like that week of 20, like almost March, because they'll be off for school about a month depending upon the kids. So every school in the area is different. They all have a different schedule, but in general, that's about when the vacation will fall.
Can you guys hear my puppy snoring?
No, no.
Oh, maybe my self-care this year has been him. We go for walks, we've been hiking, and he cracks
Oh,
me up. He is
Is
so
health a
quirky.
lot better?
What's that?
Is his health improved?
So. There are improvements, but we still have to watch it. So, yeah, the poor baby. He'll be 11 months in a couple of days, and he's still he's got so many issues, but he's so worth it. He's so fun.
that's good.
January 25th through February 26th. Oh, thanks for the dates. Yeah. Yeah, those are good dates. I didn't even think about writing them down or anything. Okay, so back to self-care. Let us know in the chat, how have you been taking care of yourself, or do you have tips, tricks for other teachers or other people?
Well,
And
last year at this time, I was doing the step bet challenge, and
oh yeah.
this year the last few months I've really slacked off because I just haven't felt motivated at all, unfortunately. But I mean, I haven't really slacked off of like decent eating and things like
Mhm.
that. I just haven't really been out as active as I had been.
Yeah.
So this is a good time to set up something where, not too drastic,
Hmm.
but to set up some kind of health goals, whether it's walking or drinking more water or eating better, things like. How are you doing on that, Amanda? I know this year you had made some goals and were doing some healthy eating and stuff like that. Is that still going good?
Definitely. So yeah, we're still a vegetable family.
Yeah, good for you.
Tonight we're having Beyond Burgers, and my kid was like, "Oh, mommy, Beyond Burgers." They don't like well, I mean, my kids like junk food, like
Oh, yeah.
and pizza and chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese. And so mommy is making other food that is healthy. I'm trying to supplement and trade out meat for vegetables when I can, especially for dinner. We definitely had a lot of chocolate in this house and cookies. We've got a box of Cheryl's cookies. Have you heard about Cheryl's cookies? Oh my
No.
goodness. Well, as soon as all that stuff is gone, then we're like, no more treats for a while, because we had a box of Cheryl's cookies for Christmas gifted to us, and each cookie is like 200 calories, but they're so
Oh
delicious.
wow.
So I had to
Yeah.
hide them on top of the fridge so we can save some for later. But yes, definitely. We're active as a family, taking walks together. I've been getting my kids out of the house at lunchtime when they're distance learning. So my big kid is a sixth grader. He's sitting all day, like at the computer during school time. So I've been telling him, eat your lunch quick. We're going to go take a walk. And I just walk them around the block 2 times. So yes, definitely being more cognizant and thoughtful and being healthier for sure.
Mm-hmm. Brittany said it's a harsh reality for kids to have to eat real food after the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was being so strict in October. I started Jenny Craig, and it's been really good for me because I've always believed in portion control. I didn't have self control without all of my little containers. Some of you might know that story. I've done 21-day fix with Beachbody. It was great. But then my husband was leaving for work, and I was like, hey, I can just have these portions already done. And I would just throw them in the microwave, no dishes, like one fork or spoon per night. And so anything I didn't like or didn't eat, or if we missed a meal, I would stick it in the drawer. My husband came home and he had his own, like all his meals planned. So we've been eating Jenny Craig for a little while. But it's been pretty good for us because I'm down 13 pounds, I think.
Oh,
Good.
So since the beginning of October.
Good.
Yeah. So getting back into walking, and now I got to get water. Oh, you can
Water.
tell. I just, I love my coffee.
Yeah. I'm usually a water drinker, but like when I was in school and I had a really good schedule, I think that's probably what did it to me, is like changing my whole schedule. Now I'm home. And if I come out of my room where I teach, I usually have to run around cleaning this, cleaning that,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't think about going outside just to take a walk.
Mhm.
Like with school, I would have like a drink right here and I would drink it like all throughout the day.
Yeah.
Now I just go get coffee when I'm get coffee.
And
So
you know, the puppy likes the truck, so it's been my excuse to go to Starbucks. He goes to the truck and he's just like, "Yay!" And I'm
oh,
like,
cute. Oh, cute. Yeah.
"Okay." Candy, is Jenny Craig expensive? I did the $99 like per year thing, so I get $15, 15% off. I think it ends up being 140 a week, and that's just for me. But I mean, I guess it just depends on if you stick to it and it's worth. If you eat the food, I mean, it's worth it. Um,
you can spend that much
and
at groceries like easy.
exactly. And what I do like now that I know more about it, and you have somebody call you every week. They
Oh,
check in
wow.
on me. They
That's
check
cool.
in on me, and
That's nice for the $140.
yeah, they check it. But I get to pick my food,
Oh, that's
and it's
cool.
delivered to my house too. So free shipping, and so I like that. It comes in a big box. But I like that I can pick my food because my husband said, "Do you realize every time they're like, what would you like instead? You pick something with cheese." Hey, it says this.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can trade them out. Like they give you a list of whatever's the same calories, and that's how they do it. It's I don't know what I'm eating. Just here's your choices. Okay, this is what I want.
Yeah. I was doing the every plate, which I really liked. And that was
Uh-huh.
kind of like, that was good for me because I could pick 3 meals for the week. But that was for everybody. And I
Yeah.
had to cook it, but they would send you the recipe and they would send you the, all the ingredients. And I
Mhm.
really liked it, but my family wasn't that, like, they weren't that excited about it.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
like
like,
HelloFresh.
yeah, I might try another one.
I liked that one, but we had an order messed up and the customer service never got back to me or anything. And I was like, well,
Oh no.
if I'm not worth you getting back to me on a mistake that you made, everything came in thawed out. I'm not going to trust chicken that's thawed out. Sorry.
Yeah.
But now I get emails from them like every day. I'm like, oh yeah, you couldn't email me back, before. They're like, come back.
Yeah, I never had a problem with, like, it would always come packed. It would still be mostly frozen. It was always
Yeah.
on time. So I really liked it. And I liked having it planned for me, and then
Yeah.
everything was in there, the recipes. But they did have a lot of repeat stuff,
Mm.
and so it was similar style. So my daughter's like, you should just try another company. Maybe that
Yeah.
would be good.
Did you get to choose them, Cindy?
Yeah,
The
you
meal?
you have an app on your
Oh
phone
yeah.
and you kind of pick from the recipes that they have.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Is
the
it
way I was just going to say the way they do the vegetables is similar. Like a lot of the recipes, they have you chop them up and roast the vegetables. And
Oh.
so a lot of the recipes, even though they're different, they're similar style.
Hmm.
So
I think you'd like HelloFresh better then because it was something different. Things I would never have thought to try, and they were good. We liked them.
I might try another company.
I was going to ask Cindy, how do you do that with your kids and a large family? Like, is it more expensive because you have a lot of
Yeah.
people in your house?
Well, we only have like, I have 3 kids at home right now, and my daughter works a lot evenings. So I just got the 4-person pack.
Oh, I
There you
see.
And
go.
sometimes we had leftovers. So it wasn't too much. And if I'm going to have more people and I know it, then I'll just grab something else, like more hamburger or more of something out of the freezer or something. Because it's not like I don't have any other food. I just grab something else to go with it, kind of thing. So it worked out good because it was mostly just 4 of us. So I usually got the 4-person, but you
Yeah.
can add other people to it. Like if you want to add. Usually though, I think it was add 4 people and then you had to add 4 more. I'm not exactly sure how you
Like
do.
an extra meal,
Yeah.
probably for the group. I think we could do that too.
Yeah. So, but for our side, it's not like I cooked for 13. It wouldn't have worked for 13 people.
Right. Rebecca said we just came back from a walk and getting the girls some lunch. Oh, hey, Danny. Danny said hello, ladies. She's on a lunch break.
Hey, I haven't seen her in a while.
I know.
Yeah.
Kathy Kelly. Kathy, do we just call you Kathy or should we call you Kathy Kelly? I need to drink more. I think I asked her that. I think it's Kathy. I need to drink more water. I'm planning to detox from Diet Coke later this week when it all runs out and drink lots of water. Awesome, Kathy. Let us know how you're doing. We're here to cheer you on. I do have a group on Facebook. I don't post in there as much as I would like. It started off as a Beachbody thing, but we're all just in there helping each other. I think Cindy's in there, so she probably knows. But I think we should do another step bet, Cindy.
Yeah, probably. I kind of got discouraged with my watch because then I honestly, I felt like, who knows where I'm going all the time. I was like, I just want to be like free,
Oh,
So I kind of haven't been wearing my watch that much, but
I went to bed last night, Cindy. I thought of you, so it's kind of funny. I was at 9,935 steps. And I look at my watch and I look at my husband. He's like, so I guess you're getting up for 65 more steps. I'm like, I can't go to bed that close to 10,000.
so, yeah,
I'm like,
I've been in a step bet. I lost the last one and I got really discouraged. I'm like,
yeah, I did too on the last day because I just didn't think like I said, I was laying in bed and I just looked at my watch and I'm like, oh. So if we have a group of people to remind us, like, hey, did you hit your steps today?
yeah. So what's your goal? Is your goal 10,000 every day now or?
When I'm not doing a step bet, it's usually 10,000. Or on like off days, just 7,500. But whatever step bet tells me, I was up to like 11,000 at one point. Cindy's always had more steps than me, so
I was doing really good. And I did,
your goal, yeah.
like, I didn't really realize at the beginning, I thought I'm just going to do this every day. And then after a few months, I realized it did make a huge difference in my weight and how I felt and everything like that. So that's what I do recommend. Like if somebody wants to start a program, you don't have to make it like too complicated. Just, try to do like, you could even, if you have a step bet or you have a watch, look at how many you do in a normal day, make your own goal and then see if you can reach that goal, maybe 6,000 steps a week or a day, and then just kind of build up to it. You don't have to join the step bet, but it is kind of fun to join it and everything, and to kind of, that really does keep you like going.
Yeah. There's a
But you can,
VIPKid steppers, right? Cindy, is that what it's called?
or is that the Good Fortune Box group? Or no, there's a Good Fortune Box group. They have it, the stepping, but I joined that one, but I wasn't getting notifications. So I didn't really get connected with that one. But yeah, there's a VIPKid steppers and they usually have one that is going like once one stops, a new one starts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
That teacher Kate, I think she's the one that runs that group.
but I really liked it.
Okay.
I probably should do it again, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that motivated right now.
Plus, Cindy, where you
Karen,
live
you
is very
care.
cold.
You
It's
care.
very cold in where you live.
Yeah, it's usually cold, but like last year, I mean, I would go on live on the
Yeah.
weight loss group in the freezing cold. I mean, sometimes you just feel so motivated, and other
Yeah.
times I just don't. And I just felt so motivated, like, and I would like, here I am in the middle, like the wind is blowing, snow's coming down, and you know, you just feel like I have to do this, and then
Yeah.
some. But I think you know when you need to take a break sometime,
Mhm.
and you shouldn't feel guilty about that, you know, right?
Yeah. Well, even when I do feel guilty, my body makes me regardless. So,
Really?
yeah, the other day I'm like, I'm just not feeling right. I sat down, I was out for 2 hours. Like my body was like, you're gonna sleep regardless if you want to or not.
Good. And you
So,
know, that's it. You have to, you can't feel bad when you're taking a break or when it's your turn to just, you know, step back because
yeah.
your body needs recharge. But as far as staying, like doing healthy things, and like self-care, um, how's the makeup going? Because my makeup this year is almost gone. I'm gonna have to refresh my makeup. What about you guys?
I mean, I wear a little bit on here, but I don't wear much makeup at all. I still have all the stuff I ordered from your daughter.
So I have this that I have. I sort of put this on, like I have some different places I need to like smooth out the complexion. This is almost gone. Like I've never used this much. And it's not really a lot of makeup. It's just a little bit. I need to get new eyeliner. And I got my lipstick. I have never look at it's completely the bottom broke off, the top broke off, and I only have this much left.
Oh, almost
Wow.
So I think
I know
I'm
Amanda wears
gonna
lipstick.
refresh my
yeah,
makeup.
I'm a lip sense girl.
Oh, really?
So I'll show you this is my last lip sense stash left. So self-care, I actually have a friend who sells lip sense and I ordered a pack. They have a really great discount. So these are really expensive. They last a really long time, but
Really.
these are at they're done. So I ordered some lip sense. It's coming to me. So yes, I only wear lipstick. I'm not a makeup, like I don't wear other makeup, no eye makeup. That's why I wear these
Oh.
glasses because it covers my eyes. I don't have to put makeup on. So yeah, definitely my self-care. I keep my lipstick right here by my teaching desk and I just real quick before class. That's been how I've been since the beginning. So
Yeah, and I think
Okay.
that's good. Like we can help support our friends like who sell that kind of stuff. Like my daughter, I figured I'm gonna call her up and put in an order. Probably
what brand does she sell?
she sells, it's called pharmacy makeup.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's good.
like pharmacy with an F, and they have like the lips. They have a lot of good stuff, and it's good ingredients. You know, it's natural products
Mhm.
instead of just getting stuff. Like I could just go to the dollar store, but like it's lasted me a long time, and I really enjoyed it. So that's
Yeah, I
what.
still have a lot of lip stuff from them.
Yeah.
Rebecca said, "What makeup?" Laugh out loud. I don't wear any.
Oh yeah, I know, but you're not my age.
She says she sometimes does lipstick for the camera.
and I'm only lipstick. That's all.
Yeah.
And
Rebecca,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
I
how you
look.
do what you do.
I don't think I look completely different with makeup, but to me, I just think I just feel better about it, you know, personally. I don't really think everybody has to wear makeup, but
Yeah, every step in my life has been a different time for me. Like teenage years and working at the bank and stuff, I wore makeup. And then when I was active duty in the military, I didn't wear any makeup. I was like, forget this, you know? And then working at the school, I started wearing yoga pants to work every day at school, sitting on the floor with the kindergartners. And so, and now that I'm online, I just feel like you can see, you know, when I wear a lipstick, you can see my mouth when I'm trying to teach the kids and things like that.
I never
So,
wore lipstick before VIPKid.
yeah.
And I didn't think I would care about wearing it. And I don't really that much, but
I never wore lipstick before VIPKid. Even like just my life, like ever, I never wore lipstick, and now I wear it all the time.
When I was starting at VIPKid, there was a video that I saw, and it was, should you wear makeup for VIPKid? And she said, yes. She's like, whether you like it or not, this is like entertainment business. Like you are in the camera, they need to see your mouth. They need, and I was like, oh, okay.
Interesting, because I've seen like even the Journey, some of the people that were the MCs, not everybody wore makeup. And so I thought that was interesting. But I think it just depends on how you present yourself and what you want. Like I made a video about should we wear makeup, and I'm like, I think it's up to you whether you want. Like I think the kids can see you without lipstick. Like they can see your mouth.
Yeah.
But it's up to what you want. How do you feel about it?
I think I'm more confident with it, like especially with under eye stuff, because I'm so puffy. So I can see it all on the camera. So I always try to put that on. Rebecca said, I'm so happy for the beauty filters. I always forget that. And I don't know how to use a beauty filter in Zoom. Somebody want to tell me?
I don't.
They don't have a beauty filter, but I heard that they have a new thing. It's called a video filter.
I see the video filter.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there we go. I don't know about the beauty filter. I just saw these today.
Guys, I didn't even know this was
you don't need lipstick if you have a mustache.
I'll just go to class like this.
You don't need eye makeup if you wear these.
Exactly.
Okay, now I just want to play with some
filters.
filters.
Okay. You can wear a little thing in your hair.
What thing?
Little flower. Oh, look.
Oh my goodness. Are you guys now I can't see you guys. I have to go back.
I just saw somebody mention this. I don't know when it was.
This is in Zoom?
This is in under where the camera is. It says you can do a virtual background, but you can also do video filter. Choose video filter.
Yep, background and filter.
Oh, look, it's Happy Sprout. Oh my goodness. Get that one out of here.
This is way too funny. Well, I'm sure you guys didn't expect self-care to be like this, but it really is. One thing we were talking about, Amanda, Mary, and I were talking about is friends. Like part of your self-care might be just getting together with friends. And if you can't do it, like side by side, then why not play on Zoom and chat, right?
Definitely.
Play on Zoom, but if you're in small groups, I actually got together with some friends yesterday.
Oh, really?
As long as you're in small groups, and you're careful. Like, I mean, most of the people I know are somewhat quarantining anyway. Like they're kind of staying in small groups. Yeah. So
I don't know if I told you, but somebody from my husband's work had COVID. And the only reason why they knew is because he lost his taste and smell. Okay. So Steve's been home for 2 weeks.
Oh.
He just went back today, yeah.
Good or bad? No, I'm just kidding.
We were fine. We all had to get tested and everything, but...
Oh, no. Are you serious? You all had to get tested?
It tickled my nose. Wow. Well, because he sits near the guy.
Okay.
But knock on wood. We were all fine, but he was home for 2 weeks, so... But I don't have friends here.
Oh, no.
So for me,
that's so sad. Yeah. Well, actually the friends that I have that I met up with, I met them on groups, like town groups online. Oh. And so, but they're local. So they're people, we sort of met by the computer, but they're local. So we met up.
Oh, nice. Rebecca said, you ladies are my self-care.
Oh, that's so sweet. I agree.
Can you not just sit here and laugh at Cindy? Oh, you're making my cheeks hurt, Cindy.
Well, this is what I did like when I first started learning Manicam. The kids think I'm giving a reward, but I'm actually playing. And you get a weird flower on the teacher's head,
Oh, yay.
Oh yeah, Amanda, you have stars coming out, right, this week?
I do. Freebie stars come in. Here they are. They're super cute. They're actually monsters and Happy New Year together. So, yeah, they're printable if you're on my email list coming to my email subscribers. And then I'm making them digital now too, JPEG, like so you can make the Manicam effects too. So, yeah,
Fun.
awesome.
See, I listen. I remember you guys this morning on Cindy's live.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I could have sat here and talked all day long, but I knew she didn't have
I
to.
was going to ask you, Cindy, about self-care related to hobbies. I see your background is knitting.
Yes.
So
Yes.
another element of self-care can be doing hobbies that you enjoy. What do you do, Cindy, for self-care and hobbies?
Yes, that's a good question because I did a lot this year. I spoiled myself big time this year. I do like to knit, and I teach knit for Out School, and I made like headbands. I made these headbands, and I did a few things with that. But I also joined a painting class. So for the first time, I painted and I gave away some paintings for Christmas. So I did spend the money on the class, but I also used it as a way to give out gifts and kind of a way to give of myself. As a matter of fact, I have to do another painting before the end of the day because we're giving it to someone. And so that was really fun. And if you're interested in doing something like that, there's a lot of them going on Facebook, like a $10 one-time painting class. I would totally recommend that. I joined a club that I have access to a whole bunch of them, but I started by just doing a $10, and it was like a 4-day painting class for 1 hour a day. And that was really fun. And I had never done anything like that before. And like, everybody's like, you're such a great painter. And I'm like, I'm following the directions. Like, it's really that hard, but okay, I'll take it.
It is hard for some of us.
It's a really great way to just unplug. Like, you're kind of plugged into the computer because you're watching the teacher, but your mind is not like on anything important. You're just zoning out and relaxing. It's just really great.
Now, Amanda did some classes too with painting with your kids, right?
Yeah, you're the one that gave me the idea, actually. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. I forgot about that.
A bunch of my friends in Germany just did cooking classes with an Italian chef. The lady is from Italy. And I have her link, but I don't know what time of day we'd end up doing the class. But I should look into it. They said it was awesome. It was great.
That's fun.
It was a long class though. It was a couple hours.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, when I was in Italy and talking to them, like, oh, can someone teach me how to cook? They said you start with potatoes. You peel the potatoes for a couple of years while you're learning. Wow. Then you get this much, and then you know.
Well, actually, this year, right before we went on our trip, which was in August, I did dumplings. I made dumplings with the girl. She's a VIPKid teacher, and she's from China. And she did a whole Zoom class, and that was really awesome. I did it with her. I didn't realize how long and how arduous making dumplings is.
Oh, definitely. Like tamale making for people from Mexico.
Yes.
So much work.
It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. She did a great job with it. And she basically wanted to just teach the class. And I had messaged her. I'm like, you should charge, or at least give your PayPal and we can at least pay you something, So I think she charged like $5. And she had a lot of people that bought, like Zoom people got first 100 got into the Zoom class. And then after that, she sent people the video. So that was really cool. I did that too. That was really fun. I think she teaches on Out School too.
I was going to say painting too. There is a meetup every month, and there's a VIPKid teacher group that's doing meetups. I can't remember her first name. I just saw the pictures of the paintings. They did Dino in winter with a gingerbread house. They were really adorable. So, there was so many opportunities to get creative, do some self-care, take your mind off online teaching, do something you enjoy. There's meetups you can attend where you're painting with the meetup folks. You can do what Cindy's doing, taking lessons online. My kids and I took paint class. There's a paint company in our town, and they do weekly kids paint classes. So we did that all through lockdown in March, April, May. June is when we ended for the summer. We did 4 months of paint class every single week. So it was wonderful. It's nice to do something a
Nice.
little different and do some self care and take care of something you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
And
me, it's sports.
go ahead. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
What did you do?
Watching, playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love to be outside, going for walks and hiking. But sometimes it takes me like a lot to go and do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, oh, I want to do it. My husband's like, no,
Yeah.
come on, let's go for a walk. You love it. And I
Yeah.
go for a walk. I'm like, why didn't I just get up and do this sooner?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
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 Meredith said, hi, everyone. Sitting in Las Vegas airport about to head back to Georgia. Love y'all's
Oh
background.
yeah.
I
Hey.
read that and I was like, do I say the y'alls? How am I going to sound saying y'all?
Yeah.
Rebecca said, my daughter and I painted rocks this summer and hid them along a path for others to find. We find painted rocks sometimes when we are running, said Meredith.
Yeah.
Super
That's great.
cute.
Yeah.
There was a group from the Landstuhl Medical Hospital. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but a lot of veterans go there when they're hurt and things. Well, there was someone there that was, what do you call it? Like doing wood carvings. And they
Oh,
were just like, oh, I don't have any of them here. They were just like this big. And he would hide them in one garden on base every week or whatever. And kids would go and find them. And my kids just loved it. And
Mm.
that was his way of coping with, what he was going through. And then the kids got to find it. And it was just like a really sweet connection. And yeah, we have a couple of them here with us now. So
that's awesome.
yeah. So find something you love to do and do it.
And don't get bad about it. Like take that time to, take just I don't know, for me, I've spent years like in somebody else's world, like always doing for everybody else.
Yeah.
For me at this point, it's sort of a new thing. Like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a new feeling.
Yeah. I
So
get it.
yeah. And sometimes you don't like it,
Right.
different and new, and you're like, I want the old way, but you have to kind of fight that feeling because you can't go back. You can only go forward. So
Right. I understand. People say, oh, go take a bath. It's so relaxing. I think about all the things I should be doing. Like,
it's true.
it does not relax me at all. So my self-care does not include hanging out in the tub doing nothing. I'm like,
Yeah.
hmm.
Well, my daughter, who's 18, she actually has saved her money and she bought herself a car. And so it's really hard to be excited about it because it's like, now you're going to be independent. So I
Yeah.
just told her, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not really that happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, but it's just kind of like, eh. So, but she hasn't registered. She's supposed to register it today. And she's out with her friend and everything. And I'm like, well, I'm glad she's not that impatient,
Right.
So, yeah.
Nice.
So that's why I feel like I need to do things that I enjoy because, I'm still me. I'm going to have to do that.
Mhm.
They're going to go do what that's how it's supposed to go, right?
Right. So, I love goal setting. Do either of you have any goals for this coming year?
I have a word. I'm doing a word this year. So in
Sure. Okay.
2021, my word is rise, RISE. So I'm excited about the word rise for 2021. And goals, I certainly will keep doing healthy eating, weighing myself and making sure that I'm making good choices. Drinking water is so important, and then really trying to find a better balance,
Hmm.
because I've been working a lot and away from family and kids. So I'm trying to find a bit of better balance. That's why I did the whole taking 2 weeks off and not teaching VIP Kid classes in the morning for the holidays, so I could really be present and do the holidays with my kids and husband.
So what's your goal for your class? Like how many people do you want to, is that going to be ongoing, or is it just going to be once every 6 months, or how is that going to go?
So I'm teaching a class. Actually, tomorrow is the first one, December 29th. I have the website address right here in my little image. I would love to have like 300 people attend my webinars over 4 days.
Okay.
I actually counted yesterday and I'm at 331. So 331 people signed up.
Oh, high
But
five.
yes, it's awesome. But the thing is, people sign up and don't show up. So like often, like you'll get a lot of people to sign up, but I'm happy with any. I'm happy with any number. And then no worries. Like if you sign up and don't show up, I'm not going to hunt you down and be your worst enemy forever. So I would love
keep them on the list, because
yeah.
I know how Nancy, like I was on her list ever since she had a list. And I didn't really do much action when she sent out the emails until recently. So, you still have the people on the list, they're still interested, but so how many times are you going to offer the course over?
So I'm going to get through the first one and then I have no idea. But as far as webinars, teaching a webinar, I'm actually going to do another one that's going to be making a craft with me. I've been watching on YouTube on my phone. Somehow I got connected to a page where she makes crafts from the dollar store. And I'm just
really?
like watching her like, wow, that's the coolest craft ever from the dollar store. So I'm going to teach another free webinar and teach people how to make this grammar teaching whiteboard and show people. It's actually something green screen. It's something I used to actually have in my shop and I don't anymore in my Etsy shop. So now I'm going to make the printable in VIP Kid groups and make it so that teachers can make their own. So grab a whiteboard and then come craft with me. I'm going to show you how to make this. So so I'm going to do some craft webinars is what my plan is next. So crafts for your online teaching classroom with like demonstrations on how to do it.
I need ideas on what to do with us, like when we finger knit, we make these long, like just as long as you want it to be. So I can make like the headbands, or I can make these teddy bears. I need more ideas.
Oh, so cute.
I need more ideas on what to do with, and I have one girl that's she's just doing like one like chain. So I want to I was thinking you could like take a piece of paper and like circle it, make like coasters, or make a snowman,
Very cool.
That's what I've got to think about for my out school class.
I ordered some crocheted things. I think they're crocheted from Lisa Markle's Sparkles. And she uses them for whiteboard erasers. But it looks like little coasters.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, I think they're on the other side of my desk. I need to clean my office. That is my goal before New Year's.
Making a chain, but I can do this in one class. Like they can make a chain in one class and they move on to something else.
Yeah.
Get them interested in doing it every week for like
forever. Forever. That's super fun. Yeah. Well, I have 2 courses starting, not that I'm teaching, that I'm taking. Both of them are in the new year. So one starts Monday the 4th, and then I have Amanda starting on the 8th. So I have to plan strategically how I'm going to fit both of these courses in. I'm super excited for them both because I need help with ManyCam. The other one is actually starting with Groove, and it's how to affiliate marketing, how to use affiliate marketing and use their affiliate marketing. It's all free. Well, the webinar is free. And then how to use Groove Cart. So if you have a product to sell, which I don't, but that's still part of the course. Oh man, guys, there's so many. What are some of the other ones? Like setting up your courses, kind of like a Kajabi thing, but it's not Kajabi. But so it's for marketing and digital marketers and all things
Wow,
like that.
cool.
So that's a pretty big undertaking course there, but I'm pretty excited about that one too.
Definitely.
So, because
Yeah,
that
so
is, I think,
I
where
have
my business is going in 2021.
so did you get your website out?
What's that?
Did you get a website up and running?
I still have my teaching website. What I'm trying to work on is my email funnel. So
Okay.
I still have never built an email funnel, and that's supposed to be like one of the first steps you do in any of these online businesses, and I still haven't done it. It's not the steps after, it's actually building the landing page and getting it started, I think, is where I'm like,
Yeah,
So
it's not that easy. I did online teacher dude's website in a weekend. Amanda kind of gave me some tips on it. It's kind of been on hold. I haven't really gotten back to it, but it was like a mental gymnastics, I call it, because it was okay, you're gonna do this, and it sounds so easy, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, and it's gonna take you a couple hours to figure that one out. Then you go to the next step, that takes another couple hours, and so I was proud of myself for getting as far as I got.
Should be. I think I messaged Amanda. I was like, my brain hurts. Was it Amanda I messaged? It was like, I think I told you too, 8 hours I worked on this thing and couldn't figure out what was wrong, what I was doing. Guys, right click, copy and paste didn't work. When my husband's like, no, Control C, Control V, that worked. But it was showing that it was in there and pasted, but it never published.
Oh, interesting.
And then I did it in like 3 seconds. Guys, I cried. I was like, 8 hours.
Yeah, I was
send me a message. I'll help you.
I was just going like I'm sitting here at my computer in the kitchen where, it's where that's how I work best, in the middle of everything else.
Yeah,
so then I'm just like going, and I'm going, and I'm going to my phone, going to my iPad, going to my computer. So everybody's just walking by me. Okay, I guess she's working.
Right? Let's leave mom alone. That's awesome.
A lot of work, you guys.
Well, this has been great chatting with everybody. And I think if you take away one thing, just take away, friendships are great for the new year and self-care. Reach out to someone, reach out to one of us if you need an ear to lean on. And I don't know, we're always up for talking to people. And
one of the things I think might be good to mention is, how did we all become friends? Like, how do you become friends with a YouTuber?
Well, for me, Evelyn Joy invited me to hers and Cindy's and Danny's, and there's a bunch of people. I'm going to start naming them and forget somebody, then I'll feel really bad. But there was a group of YouTubers and they invited me in, and then they just were stuck. I never left.
I think it's like if you for me, I saw Evelyn's channel and I watched her videos and I kept commenting. So, that's what I recommend. Like, if you are interested in, like, we're not like picking people to be in our group. It's just really whoever comes and wants to interact and become a part of the group by just interacting. So if you interact in the comments and you come to our videos and you want to be, we just kind of follow each other and it just kind of grows from there. So
that's like Candy. I consider her my friend and we've never met.
Yeah.
Candy's been on here.
I live in New Hampshire. Kasie, you're where?
I'm in Florida right now.
And Amanda's in
California.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, so we have connections, and then like Evelyn's Kansas, so we're all like spread out.
Yeah. Oh, Rebecca said, "Love you all." Love you, Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca. Where does Rebecca live? I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I know she's Mountain Time Zone. Actually, I have her dad coming on my channel upcoming. I almost forgot. And Amanda, Mary, and I have a meetup I wanted to tell everybody about. It's much more in depth about self-care, but it's just basically, what are we calling it, Amanda?
A little love for the holidays, I think.
Yeah, a little love for the holidays. So yeah, I just felt like some people are by themselves right now, or some people just need a little love for the holidays. So come join us. It is a VIPKid event. So it's under the official event.
The event, that one on Wednesday.
The 30th.
I signed up for I
Okay.
think I signed
Good.
up for that.
We have a game, and Mary's got a great sheet for you, and we actually met and planned it all out. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Rebecca said, I became friends to you all through Evelyn and Kasie. Oh, cool. I think Amanda, I think I invited you to do an interview on my channel a long time ago.
That's how we met. And that's how I met everybody else because I didn't
Yeah.
know anyone else before. So I did the interview and then I had never done come on someone's channel before. And I saw Collaboration Station a few times after that where we collaborate together. And I asked you, like, hey, how do you get on that to be on Collaborate? And she's like, anyone can join. And so I
Yeah.
joined. That's what happened.
hmm
Yeah.
So if you're a VIPKid teacher in the chat and you want to come on here, you just let us know. And let us know if you have any topics too. We want to make sure we're keeping things new and refreshed.
Interesting.
So, oh, I should mention Lucy Craft is awesome about editing videos, and she's got a new thing for Collaboration Station. She is doing straight to the point series. So she is taking our collaborations and she is making them shorter so they're straight to the point.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool.
That's great.
Yes. All right, everybody. Let's see. Oh, Rebecca. She said, my dad is coming up. When? He is so fun. Your dad messaged me a little while ago. I think he was thinking Kasie Morrow, but he messaged me, so now maybe he'll be on both. But him and I were talking about his TED Talk coming up.
Oh, wow.
He's amazing. His mind is just so cool. He talks a lot about magic in the classroom. He's a magician.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's really interesting. And
That's very cool.
He sent me what he's going to talk about. It's awesome. My dad, Bob Bishop, is a magician and a VIPKid teacher. Yeah, and an OutSchool teacher. Awesome. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. And
Hey.
Cindy, Amanda, always fun to have you guys.
Thank you so much. Have a
Bye.
great day.
Talk to you